The integration of body cameras has exposed the raw and gritty reality of police work in recent years. Despite the potential for scrutiny, officers are forced to make split-second decisions to ensure public safety.
When we get a call that's serious in nature, our dispatch will put a tone out on the radio. It's a high-pitched tone that, hey, get ready.
Any available units start first shooting.
An alarming situation unfolded August 11th, 2021. Edmond officers racing to a neighborhood near 2nd Street and I-35. The gunshots prompted multiple 911 calls, with Carrington Scott in the midst of a potential mental health crisis.
I went to go knock on the door, and all of a sudden he just started shooting.
Edmond police surrounded Scott's house on all sides within the neighborhood. Officers Grant Gilbert and Jonathan Vincent discreetly positioned themselves in a nearby tree line.
As soon as I pulled up, I could hear at least 1 or 2 shots.
He came out, he's wearing just regular gym shorts and t-shirt, but had on ear protection. He had on a heavy vest.
Hey, he's got a long gun on him.
Multiple magazines. He had a pistol on his hip. Multiple magazines for that.
What went through your mind in that moment?
If there is such thing as your typical shooter, this was not it.
Drop the gun!
Officer Grant was crouched behind a construction berm when the gunman spotted him.
He pointed his gun right at me. It was kind of a weird feeling. Once he pointed the rifle at me, I told him to drop it and get on the ground.
Get on the ground! Do it now!
He actually did.
Lay on the ground!
It was kind of surprising.
Put down!
But the surrender didn't last long.
Within a couple of seconds, re-grabs the rifle and starts to stand up.
I mean, he's back up. He's grabbing the gun. Shot fired. Easy, 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 easy! Hands out!
Was it difficult to pull the trigger?
I wouldn't say that was necessarily difficult.
Face down! Do not move your hand!
We get excellent training, and so the choice to pull the trigger, I guess, was, I wouldn't say easy.
Do not move!
The police strategically shot the suspect in the leg, disarming the threat and preventing future harm.
Face on the ground! Put your hand on! Hands behind your back, do it now!
Do you feel lucky to be sitting here today?
I do feel lucky. It would have taken nothing for him to pull the trigger and shoot me, and I may or may not have gotten hurt, may or may not have gotten killed. I guess this is really honestly the first time I've ever really thought about that.
I think as a department, we do a good job of preparing for the worst.
Put your hand on the ground! Put your hand on the ground!
And this was a harsh reminder that you just always have to have that high level of preparedness to go from 0 to 100.
Hey man, we got one in custody.
Whatever happens, happens. We're gonna grab Mesquez and we're gonna get out.
A fellow officer facing life or death. Up next, the split-second decision one police captain made that saved one of his brothers held hostage inside the Oklahoma County Jail.